used to be the one. I used to be your getaway dreamer. I couldn't get enough, thinking that we would last forever.
Hey guys, come on the stream and dump a ginormous contribution. Hey, come to the fighting game streams, please. Watch, please support. Please consider supporting in some way besides ad revenue. Ad revenue on YouTube is so tiny, but hopefully you'll consider maybe a tip or super thanks. That would be very, very nice of you.
Bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, yeah. Bitch, I need more cash. Wanna feel it in my snort sack. Snort deep, pay big for the DoorDash. Riding down my street on a horseback. Yeah, yeah. Showing up to the stream lane. I got a pull for the beefcake. I don't give a fuck what the stream say. Burp in the mic, more gas in the V8. Co-op stream, you can call it Dundoko. Gorilla mouth, you can catch it on socials. Can't touch it though, cause she say that's a no-go. I'm the biggest bum all through the inner coast. Couldn't block, there was nothing I could do.
Kill your enemy. He may have known.
He spilled plenty.
You called him a liar. What did he tell you?
Nothing that can't wait. The ship should dock soon.
Once it does, tell your men we'll take it quietly. If we cause too much damage, the Eagle's warship will see through our disguise before we get close enough to attack.
Don't worry, Jin from Yarikawa. We'll take that supply ship without a scratch. Now get some rest. The ship will be here soon. It's time. They've brought rowboats ashore. We'll borrow them to reach the supply ship.
The fog will work in our favor. If they see us coming, we risk scaring them off.
Let's get moving. Is the Eagle's poison still in you?
I won't lose focus, if that's what you're asking.
It's not. You said it made you see things.
Things I'd like to forget.
Like getting blood stains on your favorite silk hakama?
A little worse than that.
All right, I'll buy it. What's the worst thing that happened to Jin from Yarikawa?
Losing my father. We were in battle together.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You didn't know.
You know the drill. Quick and bloody. Mongols in Ike Island, welcome.
Time to fight!
Carmen's
On the way.
Take them. We can't throw more attention.
That's what I get for rushing in, bro.
Let's give these Mongols an Eagle Island welcome.
Attack! Time to fight!
More on the way.
Take them. We can't throw more attention.
Come on, guys. Oh, I missed. God damn it.
Enemy archer! Where are they?
The shore is ours. Ready the boats.
Nice.
Damn it.
Fucking.
Fog is lifting.
I faked
They'll see
my
us
way
coming.
through that, bro. That was totally on me, man. I fought them. Oh shit!
Fall back.
No, I can go around. Take out those weapons.
You'll be blasted to pieces!
Do it, Jin. Show us what a samurai can do. Watch their fire.
Keep your head down!
The raiders know who you are. They are leading you into a trap.
You're not real.
When you die, will the raiders pray for you? The same one they spoke before murdering your father. What was that prayer again? You know the words. They haunt you. May your death benefit all beings.
Be quiet.
You're helping people who spit on your father's name. When he died, were you too weak to save him?
It wasn't my fault!
Jin was a kid. Leave him alone. It up. No, kill me. Ah, man. Oh, put me in a different position. What? Okay. Could you imagine if I would have missed that? Oh my god, I would have died of laughter. Dude, I shot him straight in the head. How did he survive? Why do I suck so bad? What? It went right through his head! I blocked, bro! No! Okay, I'm gonna have to switch my armor back to my original. This one's not working. Nope, wrong one. Oh shit, oh I thought he got me. Oh man, I thought he got me again. I was like, no! Die, Mongol scum. Assassin's Creed some of these guys. I learned that from that. No! Oh, damn it! And I just suck at this fucking game. Why do I gotta suck at this game? Can somebody tell me? What the fuck, dude? Oh my lord.
Sure took your time silencing those cannons.
Oh,
I thought
bro,
you
they
needed a
kept
chance to
beating the
catch your
shit out of
breath.
me. What did you
How
expect?
What's going on with you? One moment we stand shoulder to shoulder, the next you're ready to cross blades.
Not now, Samurai. We have a job to do.
Then let's finish it and talk after.
Set a course for the Eagle's warship. Let's hope they don't notice it's manned by a crew of raiders.
We need more than hope. Tell your men to hide when we get within sight of the warship.
An empty ship. That won't look suspicious.
It will buy us time to get close, past the range of their heavy cannons. We'll wait for them to board us.
Then we'll attack. Set off their black powder stores. And rip open the beast's belly. You'd better be right about this, Jin. Looks bigger up close. They're onto us. We have to attack now.
Not yet. Hold.
Attack! Send these bastards to the bottom of the sea! Break it open! Jin! Let's find another way around!
No, man. I'm too aggressive. I need to stop.
They barricaded the door! Break it open! Jin! Let's find another way around! Find their black powder reserves! Set the black powder to blow! Back to the supply ship before she blows! Oh! Quickly!
We did it.
Today we struck a blow for Fune's refuge.
Next, we take back Iki.
And one day escape the endless wheel of suffering.
Destroyed the ship. What you gonna do now, you eagle person?
Good work, Tenzo. I think Fune is going to be pleased.
No. She's going to skin both of us alive.
What are you talking about?
You tell me, Lord Sakai. One whisper of your real name, and every person in this refuge will line up to split you wide open.
Say my name. Force me to defend myself. This is what the Eagle wants. Samurai and Raider spilling each other's blood. She knows we're a threat if we work together.
Bullshit!
Who told you I was a Sakai? Was it the Mongol you interrogated? The Eagle wanted you to know.
This is what I get for trusting a damn samurai. I grew up here, you know. Learned to swim in the shallows. Helped build half these homes. Broke my arm falling off the rock wall, trying to impress my wife.
You were married?
Years ago. She didn't make it through childbirth. Fune helped me bury them. This is my home. These people are my family. If they find out I brought the butcher of Iki-san here, they'll stake both of us down. Make us a feast for the crabs.
I won't let that happen. This stays between us.
Yes, we're in this together.
The Eagle's hurting thanks to what we did today. We can save Iki Island if we stand together, but our fight is just beginning.
You, samurai, and your speeches. I'll tell Fune your plan worked. When you're ready, I'm sure she'll want to thank you in person.
Somehow I doubt that. Be careful, Tenzo. And watch what you say.
You too. Jin from Yarikawa.
That was cold. He's like, do it. Make me kill these people. Holy shit, the balls on this man.
The dueling ring calls. Care to test your skill? The tournament welcomes all fighters.
You're holding duels during an invasion?
Everyone needs a little entertainment during wartime. Besides, we're using Boken to avoid injuries.
I only duel with a clear purpose.
You want a purpose? We offer generous rewards, as long as you win. If you are interested, the contenders are waiting at the ring.
I suppose I could use some sparring practice.
In honor of your fine katana, we will call you Bokdo. Some advice? Each combatant has a unique style with distinct strengths and weaknesses. Challenge a contender. Don't keep the people waiting. In conflict, we find peace.
Alright.
Phil, and these channels tend to be pretty small, only getting a few thousand views per video. You know, it's not like they're becoming millionaires off this shit.
Yeah.
Most of them have jobs, but you know who doesn't have a job? Rich, who is the most guilty of trying to make a buck off DarkSydeDrill and is the laziest, most worthless in the world at it. And do you know who Rich steals from in order to do his lazy, stoned reactions of Phil to make $1? The same detractors he's going after for being grifters. He uses their content to make a profit. This is the most hypocritical bullshit I've ever heard in my life. But he has to get up his moral high, make us say, oh, I'm better than Snort Hogan. Oh, I'm better than so-and-so and this guy. Like, you.
Yeah. As Atlas, the bookkeeper's trying to make him out to be. Look, 99% of the time, speaking of percentages.
And why are you burning bridges?
I'm going to take a dab, guys.
So
Hold
you
on.
want to continue to make your living off of going after this guy, sucking his blood, sucking the blood of Darkside Phil in 2024. But you're going to alienate the people who are established in that community and shit on them and burn bridges for collaboration in the future? What happens when these guys that clip this shit just decide to say, F you, and strike down your video for copyright? Or will anybody cry for you? What happens when Phil does it? Will anybody cry for you? You understand? Like, Rich is the stupidest mother in the world. His brain is absolutely pickled, totally fried by THC. And he just is coping and crying endlessly. And this stream is one of the most boring and ones that has ever graced the interwebs.
About Phil. Okay, they're right about his stupidity. But I do feel sometimes like they try to stretch it. Like you say, all right.
Oh, no. Oh.
I got sources.
Who gives a f?
Who gives a shit?
It's about jokes.
It's about ethics and
A-logging. Like,
they're trying to make something out of nothing. They're trying to make something innocuous funny. You're making things up. Please be factually accurate. It's like, look, they can do whatever they want. How about you do it your way and they do it their way? But you have to, no, stop having fun. Only the rich approved way of fun is best. How about you? You didn't invent being a detractor of Darkside Phil. Most of these motherfuckers have been doing it a lot longer than you have. So just shut your mouth and know your role. I'm not coming in trying to pretend I'm the Darkside Phil. Laura did a brief Darkside Phil segment, but I'm not going, oh, dude, he doesn't know. He's a Hogan. He doesn't know what he's doing. Snort Brunel, he doesn't know it. No, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to have some respect for an established community, which, by the way, has people in it who can your shit up bad because they do it to Phil.
And
yes.
They actually are. Like, they're this shit up.
This is the bad God, I sound like Alex Jones, but it's true. Some of these detractor channels
today, Junior,
are making bank. Okay.
Cares?
So
are they? How much? So I love it. Hey, yeah. No, it's okay for Rich to pocket watch. Exactly. Rich is allowed to pocket watch these people. But when somebody else criticizes Rich for making a dime, oh, you're pocket watching me. Oh, does he ever think about the shit that he says before he says it?
But it's not even that to Ashton. He's like, they're making a killing. You review DSP on your show and make money off of it. It's the same thing.
Without doing any commentary, it's insipid and trash. Copomania is running wild with review tech.
Talking about
is like going strong, man. It's burning bright.
Rules for thee, but not for me. That's what this is.
Oh.
Can you believe it? They're making a killing. Well, isn't that why you're covering it? Because you see that they're making views and money off of it?
Exactly.
Fucking dumbass.
Exactly.
He's so
this dab is
stupid.
kicking my ass, bro.
He really is
my God.
stupid.
Put up
I cannot.
All right,
raise
so I
his
chose this
volume.
guy.
Oh, I can, yes.
every day.
Sorry.
I thought
so
we had to go
even
to
when
the
Phil
entrance.
is actually not being a complete derp, they have to kind of twist it into that.
Okay.
It's essentially the same thing as like the grifters do.
Shut the up. Okay, so what? They add like a little joke or something or whatever. It's like, oh my God, they're now taking advantage and making money off of it.
You're the grifter, Rich.
He lied
You
about
are
Sony.
the grifter. Shut the up. All of his clickbait
Oh
throughout
my-
the years, all of his various scams, deceptions, lies, taking money and sponsorships from a guy who had 38 felony charges in shadow government that he was convicted on?
Bro.
And he was doxing people in your name for you?
None of my controllers.
Are you serious?
Stop.
Okay.
You're going to talk about how other people are grifters? Point me to Snort Hogan's gay op like that where he doxed somebody.
Yeah.
Point me to this Atlas guy's gay op like that, Rich. Maybe it exists, but I know for sure with you it does. And I know for sure you've been profiting and making this your living for 12 years, dickers. 12 years have you not lifted a finger or worked a job. And yet you sit here and call other people grifter?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Really? Talk about how Phil's an e-bagger while you shake your cup for hours on end, providing no entertainment value whatsoever, stoned out of your gourd coping. Really? Okay?
You know, I honestly believe that Phil's detractors hate him so much they have to be contrarians to him, even if he says something they would agree with. Yeah, there's some that are batshit crazy, okay? Like the ones who literally have declared war with me because over a year...
Oh, wait. So only the ones who declared war over you?
Are the ones that are batshit crazy, not the ones that broke into Phil's bank account or the Comcast guy shutting off Phil's internet. Only when they personally affect Review Tech USA have they gone too far.
Like, pardon me?
Make it make sense, Rich. Make it make sense, dude.
I've donated like $400 to Phil in change or something. Someone
Imagine
literally put a spreadsheet
admitting to that.
Well,
that you've given Darkside Phil $400. Will you sit there and cry
Can't even
about
figure out the controls, bro.
for
What the
years?
fuck is this?
together. Yeah, so those are, but there's other ones.
But then we A-log him and we're the evil scum on the earth? Like, shut the f up.
I know that are like making salaries talking about Phil.
Salary.
Well, it's not you
What
anymore.
do you define as a salary? Because you're making thousands upon thousands.
Or were.
Talking about Phil.
You were.
But, well, what? Now he's making dozens of dollars. He's making hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds of cents.
Hundreds of cents talking about Phil. But for real, man, like, you got to get a grip. This is not like the winning move. This is not the way to play. And by the way, Darkside Phil, Snort Hogan's clip of this has more views than Rich's live stream.
Yeah, by 1,000 and like 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably more now, dude. We didn't check.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
And so they're gonna make sure they keep up the narrative. Again, it's
oh man, this is such a cool armor,
some
bro.
people who sell coffee.
I want this one.
Sue,
I
this
think
is
this
what
is
I'm
the one we're
talking
gonna
about.
What did he
for
mean by that?
Yeah,
Some
what the
people-
160,
oh, he's talking about quartering?
We have 100.
Is that who he's talking about? I don't even know. Just be like, stop being so passive aggressive. Just directly call
Just say
him out.
it.
It's like
He's such a little bitch. He doesn't want blowback. He doesn't want the hornet's nest to be kicked. Oh, buddy.
some people who sell coffee.
Wait, hang on. I want to hear that.
So they're gonna make sure they keep up the narrative. Again, it's like
The narrative.
The
some people
narrative.
who sell coffee.
Just, okay, so you got quartering, right.
Just because there is a narrative, Rich, doesn't mean that it's wrong.
Yeah, it's like...
Or that it's wrong to form a narrative. People like things to
It
be
does feel a
presented
little
as
bit
narratives
like
and
he's running
stories
in
because
place.
it's more entertaining and easily digestible.
And then just,
his
like,
whole
runs
like
a little
obsession
bit like
that if
Scooby-Doo.
there's a narrative, it's inherently evil and
I wish
wrong
he ran a
is
little
so
bit better.
mongoloided. I don't even know what to say.
Well, wouldn't it make sense for Quartering to have a narrative because he has a political view? And he's been pretty consistent on like hating Marvel and like
it's
hating
just
woke people. It's a narrative, but it like makes sense. What doesn't
It's the
make
same
sense?
cope that DSP will use against his detractors.
Yeah. And what doesn't make sense is when you're all over the place and there isn't a narrative. And it's like one day you're this, one day he's racist. Second day, you make Mexican jokes. Third day, like, you know, you have to be your own person.
And if Iki falls, my home is next.
All right. Jean from Yarikawa. Stick around, and you can help us clip the eagle's wings. She rode from Fort Sakai hours ago. My scouts saw her leave with her main force.
She must be planning something. Where is she now?
No idea. She's covering her tracks well.
But she left her stronghold exposed. Now that her main force is left, this is our chance to take back Fort Sakai while it's lightly defended.
Even with fewer guards, it won't be easy to breach. The place is a prison camp. Captives are being tortured and forced to drink that witch's poison until they swear loyalty to the Eagle.
I know. I escaped once before.
Some of my best men are trapped inside. Free them, and they can help you liberate the fort. Then, I'll finally have enough forces to take the fight to the Eagle.
Tell your men to tighten the defenses around the refuge. If this works, the Eagle is going to be angry.
I hope she is.
Fourth day, hey, listen, you have to take the vaccine or you're a piece of shit. Like, you flip-flop everything. One day, Sony's dying. One day, Sony's doing amazing. It's like, maybe if you had a narrative or any consistency in what you said, people wouldn't think that you're a phony.
Maybe he'd have a following that's loyal.
Right?
I don't know.
Well, Sue, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the detractor channels that are dedicated to Phil, I feel like sometimes they have to spin it because they know that their audience hates them. So they have to, even when Phil is making...
What the did he just... They hate them?
By the way, like, they have to spin it. Most of these detractor channels that I've seen don't even really add commentary.
They just put the video.
Most of it, they just put the raw video. There might be a title that editorializes it in some way. But let's be real, like everything Snort Hogan does is just a straight rip of what Phil does, just clipped. So I don't understand. How's he spinning it?
What's the spin?
Even if he is spinning it, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit, dude?
It's about ethics and internet drama.
Who cares?
Okay, but
please.
Okay, but as Dickers, we know he lies about the news and like puts clickbait, right? But even besides that, the whole DSPA logging, do you think Dickers has always been consistent and been truthful about what DSP is doing? No, he exaggerates, makes jokes for sure.
And we're supposed to pretend that Dickers has this like 100% level of integrity when it comes to drama, and he actually doesn't even consider himself a drama streamer. That's how delusional this guy is. Like, he needs to like come back to reality check. You're no better than Keemstar. You're no better than us. You're no better than any of the detractors. You're no better than anybody. You roll in the muck for money. Do you understand? You profit off other people's suffering. Their worst day is your best day. And that's the same for us. It's the same for everybody who does this stuff.
Yeah, everyone.
But you want to pretend that you're a moral and righteous paragon of virtue, and it's bullshit.
You know what I say to people who I see IRL, who I meet IRL, and they're like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I do a show online. They're like, what do you do on your show? I'm like, I make fun of people. And some people be like, oh, the link.
Shit.
I'm like, I'm going to warn you, we're mean. And they just like, oh, whoa, okay. Because I have no, like, there's no, like, thing like, we're morally cleaning the streets of the internet. You know, we're taking that. I just go, we make fun of people. Like, I don't go like, oh, I'm stopping the grifters and the horrible people. I go, I make fun of people, but most of them deserve it, so whatever. Who cares?
Well, yeah. And Papa Stovepipe for $10 says, if you're willing to call out the detractors' massive salaries, why don't you call them out, Dickers? Or is math high impossible? And that's the issue. Not you being passive aggressive. It's true.
Yeah.
Figure out how much are they making. Go to their social. Figure it out. And then you're like, oh my God, oh, blah, blah, they're making this money. Now, Papa Stovepipe also let us know that Atlas does actually provide commentary.
Oh, he
okay?
does.
So he
I didn't know
doesn't
that. I didn't know
straight
that.
up clip it. I didn't know that because I don't know this stuff, and I outright admit that. Unlike Dickers, who is just proud of his ignorance.
But even if Atlas adds commentary, don't we add commentary? Like the whole clog thing, we're like, we make jokes. Like, who cares? Dude, Dickers, maybe if you were entertaining and knew how to think off the cuff and like be like actually like funny and sensational, maybe there would be something to this, not just like you sitting back like, he got a dono.
Could it really be that this is just jealousy, by the way? That there are people who actually are making money off of this and you aren't because you think you're entitled to every detractor dollar there is?
Oh wait, those are the prisoners.
Sense.
Go free.
Which happens like at best twice a
Go
year.
free, I free you.
Oh my God. Shout outs to Snort Hogan.
Oh, hello,
for
Shattered Keith.
removing the clap sound.
I don't know how you got here either, but welcome. We're playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
They have to
Is Atlas a Kino enjoyer? I mean, I hope.
I have no idea.
That's
I sure
cool.
hope so. Listen, anybody who's against review tech, I stand.
I'm a friend. Yeah.
That he sounds dumb. Yeah, it's so weird, man. I don't.
I'm smoking.
Like I'm gonna do something with the main
cart right
channel.
now.
Listen,
I have my
my
rig over there.
Months of like, listen, I'm doing something with the main. Do it. Just
do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Just shut the up about it. Just do it.
By the way, the John Hardwick guy, yeah, I see what you sent. We'll cover this at some point, but we got to go over the recent stuff first. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
Maybe I'm being too candid right now. I don't miss doing the news. Like,
gotcha.
Again,
but why?
Like when the Switch 2 shit drops, I'll be.
But why not?
Like
Like you were making really good money doing the news stuff. It's how you built your brand. It's how you became successful. And now you're like, well, I don't want to do that anymore because I'm bored of it. I'm tired of it. Well, you've been doing it for 12 years, man. It's not like other people are like feel trapped in their career path at all. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't have the luxury of just getting to decide, oh, you know what? I have kids. I'm going to go be a rap producer.
Yeah.
No, they're going to continue to file people's taxes if they're an accountant, or they're going to practice law if they're a lawyer. Lots of people feel trapped or bored of their career path.
It kind of needs to be clean.
They still have to go to work.
It's why I'm using my my pin right now.
You feel like you're a special
I gotta go to the
snowflake,
store later
and you don't
today.
have to work because you're God's gift. You're just so talented, Richard. Okay.
And Ashton, hear this thing too. Look, we do our show, right? You know, I'm working on, I'm not going to say what it is, but like a project, a side project, right? You know what I'm working on, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I do? I edit clips. I find some stuff for the show, and I do the show.
Oh, shit.
And then on my free time, I work on my side project.
And listen, it'd be one thing if he was just a single guy, bachelor.
So yesterday, I made these bomb-ass cookies, right? I underestimated them, and it ended up knocking me out until this morning. It was the funniest shit.
And he's just
decided
to pick up his own shit. He has children that he needs to support. But you know what he does instead of actually working to support his children? He falls back on his elderly parents to house him, feed him, clothe, and raise his children that he's too lazy to provide, protect, and love.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and then he thinks that he's better than other people. Mm-hmm. When we can see your life, we can see it's a mess and it's a disgrace, but you're still going to get up on your high horse and talk about how much better you are than Phil or Snort Hogan or us or anybody else. And that's really what I detest with this guy.
All right, let's
is
kill
this
us some
moral
Mongols.
superiority, this smugness, this bullshit. I really don't care. If Rich wants to sit there and A-Lock, have at it, Hoss. Go after Phil. But don't try and pretend you're better than everybody else and you're not a grifter and you're not a lazy who doesn't want to work a real job. Get a grip. Reality check. Reality check. You're a lazy, fat slob. just like me. You're no better.
No,
than me.
you work hard.
I
You
don't
do.
know.
You do. Stop it. Don't, don't sell yourself short.
Listen, I'll say this.
You're
When
not a
you
roofer.
Love,
You're
when
not a
you
roofer.
when you love what you do, you never work a day
in your life. Yes.
And I love what I do. So,
Amen.
And I'm grateful for it.
Amen.
And I'm grateful for it. Unlike Rich,
Yeah.
like I actually do have gratitude for what I have,
Mm-hmm.
where he has none. And he feels like he's entitled to more and more and more. It's bullshit.
Dude,
put in
what
the
do I
hours.
suck
Put in the
right
time.
now?
Get on live stream every day. He's too lazy even for that.
You know, too, also, when you said that, like, it's so true. I went to school and I dreamt about being an editor. So when I'm editing, I'm like, cool, this is awesome. I did it. I loved hearing Opie and Anthony on other radio shows. That's what I do for a living.
And I'm not saying I'll never do a news story again.
Well, how about this? You do it or you don't. Shit or get off the pot. I'll never do a new. I'm not saying I'll never do a news story. Well, if that's what you're saying, then do them. You know what? By the way, it's not like you're doing 7-hour shows like what we do and prep and editing and a clip. No. 5-minute videos. 5. How long does that take?
No, I mean, he doesn't have even segments. He just pulls up. Okay, here's an hour of Phil, and he doesn't say anything. When he does speak, it's just so
we got our
labored,
asses
it's so
obliterated.
slow. There's no
didn't.
effort. There's no energy. Like, it's bad. It's bad, man. And then like he constantly whines about his private life and how hard he has it. Meanwhile, it's like everybody has problems, bro. But they still got to go to work. They still got to make a living. They still got to provide. But you don't, because you're a special, entitled snowflake. And when times get tough in your life, you know, everybody should just powder your ass, pamper you, tell you how hard you have it. My mom is in the hospital. You think that nobody else has family that are in the hospital or family that have health problems? Really? Like, you make it the audience's problem.
Yeah.
You understand our job is to make people forget about their problems? Like, he just doesn't get it at all.
All right, here we go.
But
Fuck me.
it's
Am I sweating?
Nice. Nice. I started,
was
what,
time for
about
a
an hour and a
long
half
time.
ago? I try to
Okay.
let myself wake up
supposed
for
to feel
about
bad
20
for you?
minutes before I take my
Like, are
first
we-
step.
How was it time? It was time for me to quit my job. And you're wondering why your views have tanked and you make no money now? Oh my God. Give me a break, bro. Give me a break.
I just kept kicking the can down the road.
It's called the job.
Okay.
It's called a job. Yes, kicking the can down the road is a
I'm
job.
not going yet. I feel like shooting the shit.
Is this what shooting the shit? You look comatose. It looks like tears are actually coming out of his left eye. Do you notice that? Like, what is that on the left side of his
dude.
face? What is that? It's like a Blofeld fencing scar from obesity or
It wants
something.
me to
I
fight
don't know.
3 guys at one
I'm
time.
not at a point where I'm like, I don't have Keemstar money.
Oh, God damn it. I hit the guy.
Okay, but why not? But why not? Why don't you have Keemstar money? Why is it that you have to work? Did you not save and invest your money wisely? You know what I mean? You had a huge channel for years and years and years, big live stream with all this money. What happened? What happened? Why is it that, you know, when there's other people who had your opportunities and you're privileged for 10 years or more, people like Matt Pat are now retiring? Keemstar doesn't have to. Why is it? Because you're a lazy, like, short-sighted bum? But that's our problem? It's like, oh, boo-hoo. Rich has to do a live stream, guys. Aw, is the baby gonna cry? Aw, he has to sit there and pretend he's better than Darkside Phil for 3 hours and hit a soundboard. Aw, like there are motherfuckers out there on their feet, 10, 12 hours, working construction shifts, working in hospitals, high-stress shit. Like, who are you? Why do you think you're better than them? Why do you think that you don't have to work? This is crazy.
Oh, no wonder.
But that's life. That was, you know, shit happens.
Shit
I knew
happens.
this day would eventually come, and it is what it is.
Gotcha.
It is what it is, folks. Come on,
But
Tubs. You
Oh,
stone
goddamn.
monk.
like numbers and stuff, like we were getting.
It's
I would get,
basically
like,
about
when we were
the
uploading
Mongol
consistently,
invasion
like,
of an
3 million
island,
plus
the
views a
island of
month.
Tsushima.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't gotten very far in the story, so I don't know entirely what's going on. I've barely got to act.
You know how much money that is?
It's about 10 grand a month.
Is that not enough, though? It's not enough to make 6 figures a year, is it?
That's
No. You know, there are motherfuckers out there who will never see that in their lives. Most people won't make 6 figures a year. You know how blessed you are? But this guy would say he'd rather put his balls in boiling acid. This is what he's literally going to say. Or like spin on razor blades, something to this effect, than put in the work to achieve that again. To put up 3 videos a day. Are you kidding? Like, this is delusional.
2 to 3, let's say.
I did something really funny
was
behind the
alright,
scenes.
but it wasn't-
I'll tell you later. Remind me to tell you what I did behind the scenes. It's really funny.
No, he seriously would be a mod on our anti-work. Because look at him. Look at how sad he is. Oh, no. He has to fire up a live stream.
So you play
twice
as
a week.
Jin Sakai,
Wouldn't just
samurai.
Wouldn't making 3 videos a day be
It's
quicker
basically
than doing a live stream
what
for 5
if
hours?
Assassin's Creed was
Right?
about samurais.
Right?
It wasn't sustainable.
Literally go
It's pretty
to,
good. It has
Why is it not?
all the
Go
Assassin's
to
Creed.
loveforgames.com.
None of the animus bullshit.
Look at all the top stories and make a video for every story.
And I get what you're saying, John. Yeah, no, he is probably going through depression. But everybody is depressed. I don't know if you're aware, like, everybody feels depressed.
Yes.
Like, everybody has periods of their life where they're depressed. It doesn't mean you just lay down and die.
But I could tell you what my rig looks like. So I have a standard like beaker bong that I use for a backup if I ever break the nice ones that I have. But the current one I have is it's bell shaped, right? Like imagine a bell, a handle and all. It looks like a bell. It's yellow, and it has what is it? A catch in it. It's beautiful. It cost me $100. It's so nice. It perks real well too, but needs to be clean.
When you lay down and die and let yourself be
I'll
the
clean
victim,
it and I'll show you tomorrow.
you're just trapped. You're just trapped in a permanent cycle of being the victim and being a little bitch.
God.
Bro.
You have to be better than
Look
that.
at what they've
Especially, listen, parents don't get to be depressed. I don't know what to say.
No, sorry,
When you
sorry.
have
But even,
little kids relying on you, being depressed is no excuse.
even beyond that, though, Ashton, do I have to feel sympathy for a man who just 2 months ago was talking about like my pal being homeless?
I know.
Right?
You know, he's talking about putting Jay on the side of the
I like
road
Jay.
in a cardboard
Yep.
box.
Everybody likes
Ending
Jay.
somebody else's
He's not that
career.
bad of a guy.
And
Stop.
then
He's not
we gotta,
that great of a
we gotta
guy,
have
but he's not
sympathy
that
for
bad
you.
of a guy.
F off.
We got to feel bad for you. Your
Yeah.
gravy train of a decade plus is coming to an end. Really.
We're just talking to the same audience.
But it's
So
really
that'll
fun. I
rip
highly
over.
recommend it.
You know,
You should.
So
it might not be a
currently,
bad exit
this is the
strategy
gear
at this
that I have.
point.
you know?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. So currently, this is the gear that I'm working with, right? You go around and you collect charms, which allow you to equip status buffs. So currently, I have a melee one, I have a damage one, and then I have a healing over time one. Oh, oops. And then these two, they're just cosmetic, right? You can put them to be whatever you want, but your armor is going to be where like your status boosts come from. So you're going to want to equip this and then upgrade this as much as you can. You can also do the same to your swords. your bow, and your horse, you can get equipment for him too. It's a really well thought out game. It's really good.
Get what you can out of it.
We'll give you $2,000 for it, Rich.
Listen, it's not too late. Rich has the archetype and the look that a middle manager at a call center is born to be. He is born to be a middle manager at a call center.
That's horrible.
He has kids. They love that. You know why? Because it means you're trapped and you have to work there for the rest of your life.
Oh, we forgot.
That's what I was actually told that by my manager at the call center. They said, this guy's never sold anything in his life. Why is he the manager? Well, he has kids. You know, I know he's going to work for me for the next 10, 15 years.
You know he's there forever, yeah.
You know he's there forever. So, Rich, if you go and put your time in, a year or two in at the call center, you can get promoted to manager and make $40,000 a year. Maybe you'll make OM. Maybe you'll make operations manager and make $50,000 a year, and you'll clock in and you'll do your time there. And that's a realistic career path for you. And you don't have to deal with the stress and the bullshit of the haters that make you sad or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm honest with you, bro. Like, that is the best ending for you right now. Because otherwise, like, I don't even know, like, where is this going? This is a fantasy, what you're doing right now. Yep. So you f***ed up, so now we have to sit here and watch this boring crybaby stream. How about you entertain us instead of crying and complaining, feeling bad for yourself? Seriously.
Get back here.
Like, entertain me. Do something, monkey. Dance. You want to be an entertainer? Entertain. Here's your $3, you bum.
Hold on.
I got comfortable. I got lazy, and I played it safe.
Really? You got comfortable?
No.
You've always been comfortable and lazy.
Wait, played it safe? What are you talking about? Playing it safe would be if you were still making videos. Playing it safe? No, sorry. Not making videos and being lazy and laying on your ass all day is not playing it safe.
No,
it's called being a lazy
going on your dream of being a rap producer at 42.
Oh,
42
man.
I have no one to blame for that.
It's not playing itself. Oh, he's got nobody to blame but himself. But still feel bad. Still feel bad. Ooh. Come on, man. You're stoned.
No matter what.
Like, how many of you have the luxury to show up to your job that high? Maybe some of you work at Domino's Pizza, and you might be able to get away with that if you're like the assistant manager. Let's be real. Even most pizza people can't get away with being that high. You can be smoke a bowl high. You can't be a whole case of edible drinks high. This is crazy. This is wild, man. This is the most insane shit out of anybody. Like, even iDubbbz is showing up fucking sober, and the hell that he has to go through on a daily basis, man. Like, but behind the scenes.
Right, it'll change.
The sober squad.
There's a lull right now. No, man, the industry is lulled.
Shut your
the gaming
dirty
industry
mouth.
is lulled.
Ash,
are you kidding?
Do we have to fire up a gaming website or like YouTube channel just to show that he's?
This is the old cope where people go, it was the economy. There was nothing I could do.
All right, hang on.
It was the industry.
Let's go young.
The gaming industry, the biggest, hottest, youngest industry in the world.
Ash, look at this, man. Young Ye, it's tough for him, eh? 283,000, 200,000, 249,000, 247 all in one day. 162, 230, 212. Let's see how much Young Ye, who, by the way, terrible voice actor.
And guess what? Rich was there first.
Yeah.
You know?
Young
but Rich
Ye
didn't have what it took to make it.
Oh, Young Ye just making a low sum of 171K a year.
Oh. Man, you can barely afford to eat on that. No wonder the industry just collapsed. There's nobody who's doing that successfully anymore.
No, Young Ye is a shill. By the way, Young Ye, I'm not a fan of him at all. I'm just saying, like, it's an example of a gaming person.
Well, as worthless as he is, he's somehow making it, and Rich isn't. But Rich is so supremely talented. We need to bask in the majesty of his burps, his soundboard, and his stoned ponderances of Rich.
I guarantee you guys, I can make a channel about gaming that would explode within a year.
Well, you already
Subculture
did.
in 6 months had
you already
27K.
did. You already did with
Yeah.
Subculture
Yeah.
before Bibble felted it.
And I do.
Oh,
But,
man.
You know, I was a. There's no other
You
way
are.
to put it.
Oh, yeah. Luke Stevens. Have you seen Luke Stevens? Look at this, Ash.
Mind you, this guy will dunk on Boogie for throwing a pity party, but he throws the biggest pity party of all time.
You know, Luke Stevens was like defended Sargon back in the day, and then he was like all canceled. But now look at him.
This guy's channel's half the size of Rich's, only 500,000 subs, yet it's like a healthy like 60, 100,000 views a day.
And you know what he does? And you know what he does? He does a live show, and guess what he does with that? He clips it, and his clip channel makes 4 times the amount of his main channel. But he's pulling in about 75K a month. The gaming industry is dead, though. Shut the f up.
Go to sleep.
You know.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
There's no other way to put it.
Viewer. Rich is
Bitch.
coping and he's high and he can't even speak. Like, for real. Like,
And it was
tell
like,
us
yeah,
the
you're right.
lullabies. I used to
Take
be
it
a
safe.
salesman. I used to be a gamer. Tough racket. Like, come on.
Oh.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
So I'll
go
figure
to
out what I'm gonna do
sleep.
with my, like, this is gonna be my main thing. I know I need to stream more instead of just streaming a couple hours. I get that.
Yeah. Put in the work to feed your children. Like, does all the food
dude,
go into your
fentanyl-
blowhole or what? Because I'm sure it's not cheap. I know by firsthand experience to maintain what you've got going there, Walrus. It's not cheap, pal.
And there's
Fuck.
so many games. There's so many games. How many of the games, dude? There's games I got years ago that were sealed that I never played.
Okay.
So you've wasted untold hundreds of thousands of dollars on your man-child hobby, okay? Yep. I'm going to feel bad for you that you didn't save any money. Like, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yeah, you
It's
need a
there
loyal fan
on
base,
the
but you
Richest
need
show.
to expand a fan
Sorry,
base.
I was just untangling.
Hey, like, why can't you just be happy with what you have? You
Right?
have a loyal fan base giving you money to be high, and you're still not happy? Like, make it make sense, man. It's like if I had people, I was like Nikocado Avocado, you guys paid me to eat hot Cheetos and scratch my balls. Like, hallelujah. Like, what more do you want, you tubby? What more do you want? Like, seriously, you're a disgusting nightmare of a person, and you have a dream job that you can't even do. Like, this is crazy.
From a current situation, if you have a dedicated insular fan base, if something happens, which it inevitably will,
Like firing your
bothers-
editor and treating him like shit and trying to make him homeless and end his career? Oh, how could this have happened to me? I put my nut sack in a mouse trap and it's hurty. I put my hand on the stove after I learned with Big Cheese that it burns. And I did it again. Oh, fuck. Feel bad for me. I'm in my 40s high.
there's that fan base. It happens to every. I think even like
You're fucking on fire, dude.
MPBH recently got into some drama.
What?
If you're not constantly expanding it and you pissed off that fan base, I think everybody here
shit.
knows.
Yes, that's every like genre on YouTube. If you're not expanding and you're angering your entire audience, you don't grow apparently. No shit.
People that left and haven't come back. And if you're not growing,
Was he pointing at his social blade there, Ash? Look.
You're not growing.
That's him pointing at his
But
social blade.
you are growing. You're growing this way and this way. You may not be growing there in terms of your social media following, but you do have growth. So it's a positive.
Ash, look at this pause. It doesn't even look like him.
He's subhuman. Like, give me a break. Like Dr. Phil and Nicolas Cage. Like, this isn't gonna save you, sir.
And Nicolas Cage.
I have a rooster statue.
Dr. Phil too is like the oldest to me. It's like what is this, a 15-year-old reference? Like, I know Phil's still. Is Phil still on? I don't even know. Is he?
I think he is. I think he's still torturing married husbands everywhere. They're forced to watch that shit with their wives. Listen, you know it's over and your marriage is dead when your wife forces you to watch Father Phil. You know it's over.
Industry is changing. Zuna, you nailed it. The gaming industry is changing. Like AMD literally came out and said there's a lack of interest in
AMD's
gaming
fucking
right
stupid, bro. It's
Are
AMD.
you f***ing
40-year-old man-child is going to tell the kids that are playing like Fortnite. Even me saying that proves I'm out of touch. But like,
games.
you know, everybody plays video games. Everybody under the age of 55 is playing video games.
What is he talking about?
Times have changed. There are people. There's
Are
going to be
people reading books again? Is that what you're trying to tell me? People got so bored they went back to reading books.
select people that are doing well and thriving in this, and that is fantastic.
Does his shirt say mental illness?
Yeah.
Hold on.
One of her shamans.
Is that what she wants? To make me a shaman?
Your transformation has already begun. You can accept her gift, become her shaman, and learn to soar in the eternal blue sky. Or I will break you in the name of the eagle.
Her gift is a curse, and I will never bow to her rule.
Oh shit, we're about to fight.
You will hang like the peasants. Wasted gift. Could have served the eagle.
I will never be her shaman.
Where is your gratitude?
You deserve nothing less than death.
Waste the eagle's gift to you.
You waste the air we breathe.
Damn.
Coward.
Kill them all! Take their heads!
eagle's gift to you. Your visions will grow worse, driving you to madness and death. If only you had accepted the eagle's gift.
That's what's up. Cut him down in the prime of lime, bro. Burn his ass. Yeah. Oh. That's what's up. Bro, I was in the zone for that one.
Kunbish killed some of my best friends. Glad to see the coward get what he deserved. Even if it took a samurai to run him through.
He fell because we worked together. But the eagle... she knew I would come here. That's why she left Fort Sakai undefended. So I would take her bait, and Kunbish would deliver her message.
Now the bastard's dead, and she's lost the fort. Thanks to you, we can finally fight back.
Gather anyone who can fight and report to Fune. Everyone else can shelter here. With a few repairs, Fort Sakai will stand against the Mongols.
Good thinking. But before you run off, take these saddlebags. Figured a samurai could put them to good use.
I will. Thank you.
Is it
Travel
gonna
safely.
increase my
And I'll see you back
weapon
at Fune's
capacities
refuge.
or something? That would be cool. Bro. Double the amount of ammo you can pick up. The additional ammo will be sent to your saddlebags and will replenish your inventory when you mount your horse. Fucking genius. That's great. It just doesn't go with the armor I have. It doesn't, but it's cool. Maybe... a little bit better, but still no. It's a really good game. I highly recommend it. It's also on PlayStation 4, so it's a widely available game, excuse my mush mouth. And it looks just as beautiful on the PlayStation 4 as it does on this game.
Sick of being cheated.
Sorry, Kage was having a little fun there. That was all him. Alright, I want to go to the armorer next. Ah, why didn't it play? Okay, here we go.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that?
8X.
It was someone tweeted it. I think you told me.
We liberated this whole entire
It was at the
area
end of our
here.
last show.
In
You
just
saw a
one fell
tweet.
swoop.
You go, I think he's wearing a shirt that says mental illness. And I
Dude, Samurai Jack would be so proud of us. We just pushed back all of those invaders, bro. They had no choice. I don't have anything but a bow. Oh shit, bro. Okay. Journal.
Saw it later.
And I applaud them for it.
Oh my god.
But
come on now.
But
look, there are mistakes that I have made too. I do not want to take anything away from my own fault.
I love how he thinks that just by admitting that he made mistakes, that it somehow magically makes it all better and it's atoned for. Listen, how about this, Rich? Nobody actually gives a about your mistakes if you were actually making content that entertained them.
Yeah.
You know, people will put up with a lot of scandals and a lot of shit and a lot of skeletons in the closet if the person they're watching is still funny, entertaining, and charismatic.
Bro,
but since you're none of those things,
show.
It's so cinematic. Watch. And then, oh, wrong one. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I thought that might have been an NPC I could talk to. I guess not.
That's a good boy.
Right? It looks beautiful. It's so immersive. Here, you switch over to get all this other shit off the screen. I wish the songs were a little bit longer though. If I could critique it just a little bit, I wish the flute songs were longer.
I said, who's the greatest sword master?
Maybe at least a little, like 30 seconds.
My money's on the Raider Kai.
It's about
He's
two,
a confident
three.
one.
Oh, now it's gonna make me a liar. Thank you. Give us a good 5 seconds. All right, let's get on with it. Oh, I went up the wrong way. I had to surveil the area before I went into the pass, just to make sure there were no enemies. It was completely intentional that I went the wrong way. Okay. Oh. Well, let's explore a little bit.
Come on!
May your death benefit all beings.
Dude, this game is so immersive. If you get in a fight with some dudes on some horses, right? And you're able to, like, track their horses, you can shoot their horses, kill their horses, and the horse will kill the guy on top of them, smashing them. It's just great. I love it. It's such a good game. I can't recommend it anymore.
Let's go!
It's pretty big. Well, this is just a little section right here. I'm on Iki, right? But this whole map is just like, this place is huge, right? This whole island of Tsushima is like 20 times as big as this island. It's really big.
Larinczek, jaskaj! Sylwia Gorpek!
God damn it, what the fuck? Ah, gotcha. Pretty good.
wrong to shed blood here. It's so peaceful. My mother taught me to play the flute in a place like this. My mother loved the deer, honored them. I'll play one of her songs for them.
Oh, sweet. Fuck yeah. This is new. This is some Zelda shit right here, bro. Holy crap. It's getting closer. That's so cool. Come here, Mr. Deer. This is the first time I've ever done anything like that. That's so cool. I love animals.
My mother would sit us down by deer like these and have me recite poems from Kokusha.
Oh, hey, look, there's Bambi right there. You see it?
I struggled. Whenever I faltered, she would pick up right where I left off.
Look at how beautiful it looks,
by
bro.
heart.
Wow. Dude, the deer are like, we're gonna give you a pretty good bow charm. I thought it was gonna give me a song. I didn't know it would give me a good charm. That's cool. Now we just need to find a fox den so we can get another charm spot. Dude, this game is so cool. It gives you so many customization options. You can not only customize your armor, but your weapons too. See? You can choose different hilts. This one is one of my favorites. I really like the animal fur one. So I got the white one, and I got the tiger one, but I also have this one. I'll show you why I use this. I'll put this one on. Where is it? Supposed to... See? It goes with this one pretty well, I think. I don't know why I'm showing you this, but I'm pretty stoned right now, and I think deal with it, people. Ha ha ha. Alright. Hey Zed, how are you, bro? We are playing some Ghost of Tsushima. Oh shit. Gotcha. We are playing Ghost of Tsushima today, and we are playing it badly. So if that's not what you want, no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna pull a dark side kill. If you join us, wonderful. I prefer you guys to be here. I like when people are here. And I've noticed some of my regulars come around for specific content. So I'm trying to branch out and do more than just detractor stuff. And in celebration of Ghost of Tsushima coming out on PC, I thought I'd play it on my PS5 because I haven't got to experience it yet on PS5. So I thought, why not? I downloaded one of my mid-game saves, and that's what we're playing. Oh, is this a slave over here? We got you, bro. We'll free you. For sure, homie.
You're going to be all
Save
right.
up. Pay me back later.
Ah, my neck. Thank you so much. Jail I can handle. The eagle's poison.
You're safe now.
That's what's up. Freeing slaves is what we do.
Get us some rest soon.
They didn't stand a chance.
I appreciate your aid.
One man against a pack of Mongols. Figured we'd even the odds.
Thank you. Keep ambushing their patrols. We'll clear the roads and drive them off this island.
Okay, so Shatterkeith, what do you prefer? Do you prefer flour or do you prefer...
Ralph!
Hold on.
Ralph
Oh shit,
is
it started playing. Sorry. Do you prefer flour or do you prefer extracts? Because I know that like the state, like the highs are different. I don't know how to explain it, but they're different, you know? I prefer flour for like mornings when I'm drinking coffee, but when I have to like do something important and I'm not going to be able to smoke for a while, I'll take a dab and I'll just go about my day. I don't know about you. I was just curious. Ah, we jump off the horse. Okay. Oh man. We are all over here, aren't we? Piercing. Flour? Yeah. I like flour too. I think hold on. I think if I had to choose though, I would choose extracts because a little bit will go a long way. And I've been smoking for so long, my tolerance for flour is so high because of things like edibles and extracts and stuff like that. Your tolerance just gets so astronomically high, and it's like, oh, one bowl is just gonna be like, oh, you're gonna feel it a little bit, but you're not gonna feel it a lot. But a dab is gonna zoot your ass to the moon, and then you're not gonna have to smoke for like another 2-3 hours. I don't know. Me personally, if you have all day, flour. But if you have 20 minutes, a dab will do you. Yeah, where I'm from, we have dispensaries. And I go there basically on Saturdays and Wednesdays and Saturdays. Saturdays they have a deal on shatter and like extracts. And Wednesdays they have a deal on flour. So I go there on those specific days and I buy those specific things. And bro, I've gone there so often for so many years that they have my shit ready. They have like 3 specific strains. They're like, hey, we know you smoke this. we have these for you. And I know the manager there. So it's like, oh, hey, what's up? He's like, oh, we got these in. Here, let me grab these for you. It's like, dude, I love my dispensary. They're good people. They watch out for their regular. That's always nice. Well, also, it is pretty cool. But with it getting rescheduled, it might be decriminalized in more states. I don't know if you know. But it's been rescheduled to like a Schedule 2 narcotic or something like that. Or 1 or something like that. It's lesser than it was. So, with restrictions loosening federally, it should loosen in the state level too. So, hopefully more states will see the benefit of it, because our schools here where I'm from, they see massive benefit from it. Something like $1.2 billion went to schools the first year cannabis was legalized in my state. It was nuts. I see the negatives of legalizing certain drugs, but I also see the positives of legalizing the ones that aren't as bad. I mean, if we're going to legalize nicotine or alcohol, then why not cannabis? It does the same thing as both of them, right? Just regulate it the same way you would alcohol, you know, and put warnings on labels and packages and stuff. Let the consumer decide. That's what I've always believed. Oh, why'd I pin that there? Damn it, I didn't want to go to a pin. Okay. I just hate how the government treats us like we're stupid children. Let us be adults, bro. If you can send us over to other countries to risk our life, let us choose whether or not we want to risk our life to smoke a joint and eat a bag of Doritos. I mean, just why is that bad? I mean, why is that bad? Why is that bad? Answer me that question. Government people, answer me that question. Oh no. Oh no. They smoked a bowl and they're watching American Dad and eating Taco Bell. Oh no. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's gonna cause undue stress on our neighborhoods. In what way is it worse than alcohol? I've literally seen my neighbors beating the shit out of each other because they got drunk on the 4th of July. And we had to call the police because they were beating the shit out of each other. It's like, I've never seen a single fucking person do that while smoking. Never. But it's worse. If you believe that, I got a spoon to mail you.
The most devilish, dastardly things that you could ever do in the world. And he still somehow makes some money.
The problem that this guy and Anissa and a lot of people have is they keep reveling in their problems, and when people bring it up, they get seethe about it, which then causes people to keep bringing it up, and they keep seething about it, and they never move on. When what really your fans want you to do is like move on, like persist, unless you've done something like that's just beyond. Like if you diddled a kid, or like completionist is almost totally felted because of the charity scam. But even that he might be able to live down. You know, but you could live this shit down, but you keep bringing it up and crying about it, trying to justify your behavior and going in circles and endless loops and pissing on the shoes of the same people that put you here, like pissing on Jay's shoes or Snort Hogan's or our shoes. And then you wonder, like, why you're getting such negative results. At the end of the day, it all comes back to this guy's mindset. He's a miserable, hateful, pathetic bum. And so he gets what he gives.
Ash, completionist. He's still making videos, but it's over, dude. We get 7,000 to 8,000 more views daily on our clip channel than he does on his main channel.
Russ has to spit.
What 1.49 million he has completionists, and we're him.
Good.
Well,
the selling point of my
what a
scumbag. He cries about it because he won't do what's needed to fix things. So he's trying to pity party grift whoever is left. But when you're a pity party begging bum like this, it gives the exact opposite result. It's like the desperate salesman. You're too desperate for the sale, and you're relying on that, and people smell it, and they don't buy. They don't want to buy from losers. They want to buy from winners. And right now, you're being a loser.
A loser. You're being a loser.
Channel
Mr. Krabs,
kind
you
of ended
here?
up being the
This is how you're
downfall of
supposed
it.
to make money.
Is that
Which
it was
one?
Be an
my
asshole.
channel away from my own faults, but the selling point of my channel kind of ended up being the downfall of it. Is that it was a mess. That was what was my safety net. Is that if I wanted to talk about politics one day, I could. If I want to talk about review something once a
No, well, what if
I could.
What if you actually just stuck to a topic?
Focused.
Like, just were focused on it, laser dialed in, and didn't alienate people with takes that they don't want to hear. When, like, think of it. Like, when you go to a gaming channel, do you want to hear their political opinions?
No.
No. Unless it's like your political grifter of choice, but then you're limiting yourself and your audience to those people whose politics they already agree with. Like Michael Jordan said it best, Republicans buy sneakers too, Rich. Republicans watch videos too, Rich. And when you give your stupid, nonsensical takes on things, alienating other people, what do you expect? If you come to McDonald's, do you want to hear a political opinion, or do you want a sandwich? Get a grip. Come to McDonald's and they give me a pair of Nikes. I wanted a Big Mac.
Oh, that's
talk about. There's gaming news. I could. And I never said this. And
Let's think about this. Imagine. I like Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
But imagine you came to Kino Casino and one day I was like, you know what? I'm tired of making fun of roasting people. Hey, we're going to do lore analysis of Batman the Animated Series or Star Trek The Next Generation. I'm sure some of you might still watch, but I'm sure some of you would be like, what the is this? I came to Kino Casino and they're talking about Data's ball sack.
I do a whole Final Fantasy dissection. I dissect every Final Fantasy, in the meaning behind all of it.
Like, oh, it's all about pleasing us. Like, let's get on here and talk about whatever we want. It, I'm sure we'd still have some support, but it would not be like what people wanted anyway.
Yeah.
What I come to this channel for? One day, Rich is bitching about.
Come on!
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Your brain broke, Rich.exe has stopped responding. You wonder why it's failing, bud?
Oh, whoops.
I run circles. Clown.
He showed his folder.
Whoops. Fucking Gator, Persip, Brian Dunn.
They're the professionals, ladies and gentlemen. I love Kino Casino. You guys fucking suck.
Tonga on pills. Tonka on his wheelchair on pills was better than this. The dead air is on Kumite level. The show needs to be euthanized for the sake of the viewers and Rich.
For the village.
Do you have a plan?
Round everyone up, Tenzo. We need to go now.
Oh, shit. Something's happening. Look at that, bro.
I sent scouts ahead of us. They'll lure the Eagle's forces to Kidafure village.
I've got people preparing an ambush.
What about the people who live there?
It was abandoned after the Butcher of Iki destroyed it.
Your father put the entire village to the sword, and you did nothing to stop him.
The lookout tower. We got a good view up there.
Our scouts will lure the Mongols here. We can't be sure where exactly they'll come through.
Get people in the most likely places. A few of us on horses can hold back.
And respond where we're needed. Like stopping a wildfire.
What the
We need to cover a lot of ground. Where should we position the men?
Place them among your father's innocent victims.
bitch, shut up. I'll slap the fuck out of you.
The tree line. Station people there to keep watch.
If they see something, they can signal us with those fireworks we took from the ship.
Set them off the moment your people see the invaders.
Then we ride in.
Hide people in those houses and granaries.
Where your father's victims hid. Terrified and weeping.
And if the Mongols don't get close?
Have riders ready to hit their flank. Force them in range.
What would you do there?
The moment the villagers saw your father's men approach, they knew they were doomed.
That was where they fell back.
What?
Excuse me, sir. This is not the place for you to get your 2 big bills paid.
We'll reinforce it
I'm
with
gonna
whatever
have
we
to
can throw
ask
together.
you to
Get
go
everyone in
back
position.
to your gated
We'll
community.
hang back for now.
We do not tolerate
They
pig
don't
roaches
know
here.
the horror
No,
your
I'm
father
kidding. Welcome,
inflicted.
Mr.
The horror
Brunel.
you failed to prevent.
We are playing Ghost of
Rise to your
Tsushima.
posts. Signal when you
We
spot
are
the
doing
invaders.
the Iki DLC or whatever it is. The director's cut missions or whatever it is.
You said that was where they fell back. You were here when your father massacred the village.
It wasn't a massacre.
What do you call armed men slaughtering an unarmed village?
A village hiding armed fighters.
And their families.
The people who lived here ambushed our patrols. Set traps that maimed and killed our warriors. Slit their throats while they slept.
What did you expect? You came here to kill us! A friend of mine grew up in this village. After the samurai left, I found his body. But it took me a week to find his head in all the mud.
Yo.
I'm sorry, Tenzo.
You're sorry. Do you have any idea what it's like to find your friend like that? Do you know how many lives your father destroyed?
Too many. If I could change that, I would.
But you didn't. Others had to end his cruelty.
And I watched him die. I could have saved him. But I didn't.
Why not?
They're here.
Oh shit, here it goes.
Get to the horses.
Oh, damn.
Get ready.
They're attacking! This game has had my attention for the past couple of days.
Tenzo, Jin, with me. Strike hard and fast.
If the Mongols overrun us, we'll fall back here.
The group will stay to bolster these defenses.
Fighting on the side of your father's killers. What would he say?
It's for freedom, bitch. Liberation.
There they are! Dead ahead! Run them down, boy!
That's all of them.
Easy pickings, right, Jin?
A good start.
Fireworks! More Mongols on the way!
It's probably one of Sony's greatest IPs that they have at the moment. And I will defend that. It's better than, okay, God of War has been my favorite Sony IP since I was 12. And it came out in 2005, bro. I remember I had the chicken pox. I got the game and I played it for like hours on end. I played God of War for a week straight. I loved it so fucking much. Right? This game is better than God of War. Hands down, it's the best Sony IP going at the moment.
Tough, let's go.
This is just like the old days. She's enjoying herself, remembering how they slaughtered the samurai.
Quickly! Let's ready a welcome for the Mongols.
There's a few drops of black powder on those carts.
You've been busy.
Here they come!
Aim for the barrels!
Ah, he got me on the back end.
Let's ready a welcome for the Mongols.
There's a few drums of black powder on those carts.
You've been busy.
Here they come!
Aim for the barrels!
You got its own guys on fire. Oh, absolutely. Nothing touches the original God of War's combat, bro. It was so good. It was so good it had people complaining about it ripping off. No! Well, I think we lost. Did we lose?
Thanks for that.
Ah! Oh, they got me. Do not, and I repeat, do not use my gameplay as any sort of metric on whether or not this game is good. This game is factually good. I just suck at this game. Get my fucking ass kicked.
You've been busy.
Here they come! Aim for the barrels!
You stupid horse.
Drop your weapon!
I have no situation
Shaman
to wait.
fuels that bloodlust.
My dumbass just ran into fire.
Let's ready a welcome for the Mongols.
There's a few drums of black powder on those carts.
You've been busy.
I just ran into fire, bro.
Here they come! Aim for the barrels!
Dude, I'm just hacking the shit out of everybody. Dude, is he still singing? He's dead. Turn up. Oh, he's right here. Yeah. Die, Mongolian scum. I need a hand. Yeah, looks like you need one, don't you? Attack me. I'm healing him, dum-dums. I say
That's the last of them.
We held them off.
Yay!
You'll never forget this. So much blood. The ground was soaked in it. Devastation all around you. Look what Kazumasa Sakai did. The Butcher of Iki.
Quiet.
More fireworks to the west!
We can't keep this up forever.
Let's go.
Feeling all right?
Yes. Keep moving.
Fune, you think the fallback defenses are ready?
Our people need more time.
We'll hold back the invaders as long as we can.
Hold up. The fireworks stopped. It's gone quiet.
We had lookouts posted here. I don't see them.
Might be an ambush. Let's take a closer look.
It's an ambush. Totally. It has to be.
They've captured the lookouts.
Hang back. I can sneak in. Surprise the Mongols.
Okay, I see a way.
Mongol riders coming in!
That's all of them. Untie the men.
I did it. Where's the rest of them? Oh. Hold on, dudes. You aren't gonna be slaves anymore. We freed you.
You'll be free soon.
I thought I was dead. Thank you.
All fireworks! On all sides!
Oh shit.
The Eagle Tribe's making its move.
There are too many of them! And we're...
Oh, just a heads up, if you're a part of any detractor discords, you're gonna want to not click any links that you don't know from people. The super puppy is out and about again. So just watch your snout, okay?
Red Pin!
We're out of time.
Everyone, get to the horses. Retreat to the tower. We'll face them there.
Lead the way, samurai!
Sure, fuck yeah.
Fall
Let's
back!
do it.
Fall back!
All our riders!
With Mongols on their tails, they need help!
Super Hound.
We bought your men time, Fune. The defenses are ready. Hold the invaders here.
I'm being attacked by Comcast. Oh no.
Reinforcements on the way!
Kill them all!
Oh no! Yeah. Okay.
Reinforcements on the way!
Kill them all!
Oh damn it! Okay, run the other way.
Enemy archer! Find them!
The Mongols are breaking!
Keep fighting! Push them back! Smash the invaders! For Iki!
For Iki!
They're retreating! Keep after them!
Give chase! Cut them down!
Nice. For freedom.
May your death benefit all beings. Jin?
May your death benefit all beings. I've heard that before. From my father's killer.
You're hearing things. It's the eagle's poison.
Say the prayer for yourself before I end your life.
Do it.
Oh
On
shit,
this
it just got
blood-soaked
real,
ground
homie.
Where your father massacred hundreds.
He was trying to save lives.
You knew who I was. What you did to my father. You lied to my face.
You lied to yourself.
Oh
Your
shit.
father was my enemy, not you.
How did someone so worthless defeat Kazuma Sasaki?
I don't know. Luck. He slaughtered dozens of us before we brought him down. Broke his leg, I think. All I did was finish the job. Get on with it, samurai!
Not yet.
Oh, fucking bull.
You killed my father by luring us into an ambush at Senjo Gorge. That's how we're going to kill the eagle.
We need more than the two of us.
Talk to Fune, and meet me near the canyons.
We can't hide who you are anymore. But if I tell Fune...
Do it. Tell her I'm Jin Sakai. She knows I fight for Iki. My actions prove it. Tell her I am not my father. If I was, you would be dead.
Fucking cold, bro. Fucking cold. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee. I kind of want to see what DarkSydeDrill is up to. Oh shit, we got 2 points. 2 points. Let's spend our points before we do our intermission here. I do appreciate all you guys coming out for a random video game stream. Pretty cool. Okay, got some. Can we put it? Oh. Okay. What's this? Oh, so it just basically fills your game. Yeah, I think I'll get this. Alright. Oh, sweet. Up. And upgrades. Okay. We'll do some intermission stuff and we'll check out and see what DarkSydeDrill is doing. And I'll go and upgrade all my stuff. And then we'll get back into the game. Like, into the main story of the DLC here. Fuck off, Rich.
It's not supposed to be possible in this game engine. And I've been playing the game for a year and never seen it. So, for me, I'm like, what the hell? It was just a weird night. For me, anyway. And it was disappointing because I wanted to go out with, like, a last hurrah victory scream of, hey, here's my best character, let's do it. And by the way, there were matches where I dominated. There were matches where the connection actually worked really well, and I just outright dominated the opponent, mixing them up high, low. I did a really cool mix-up in the corner with the Blanca-chan, where it wasn't the standard combo that I usually do. It was actually a mix-up, where I purposefully did, like, a different activation, and then I caught them with the overhead, and then it went into a different combo, and I was able to end the combo with a level 3 super, and it did insane damage and a big mix-up reset, and I was like, wow, that's probably the best corner combo I've ever done with Blanca. So that was good. But the problem was, for every good match that I had, there was an equally bad, shitty, laggy, input dropping, can't do anything on reaction match. So here's the thing about Street Fighter 6 Year 1. It's a great game. It really is. It's not balanced very well. The top tier is very dominant, okay? But at the same time, a lot of fighting games have been like that. I mean, Super Turbo is like that, honestly. For me, I can see this game being like a masterpiece offline, seriously, but online, it's frustrating because I don't like rollback netcode. It drops so much, and it just really pisses me off. And for me, I just get so angry when I don't lose to being outplayed with skill or lack of knowledge. If I'm outplayed by someone because they're just outright playing better, reacting to what I'm doing, punishing what I'm doing, that's one thing. When I have a lack of knowledge, so I don't know a character, right? Like those first few times I'm fighting Ed, I don't even know what Ed can do, and he's just beating my ass, right? Okay, got it. I lose to that. Either one of those cases is fine, because you can learn from those losses. You can't learn when you're playing online. You know exactly what to do. You do it, and the game refuses to give it to you. Every time Blanca's doing this stupid throw, I'm holding up, and the game says, oh, you never held up, just get thrown. Well, then fuck this. Why am I playing it, right? That's the feeling you get. You get this feeling of, like, defeat and resignation because there's no point in struggling to win if the game isn't going to react to what you're inputting. So, and again, you can argue a million things. Maybe it's because I'm playing on PS5, right? And PS5 has more input delay. I don't know.
He's just so full of shit, bro.
Why is it that the vast majority of people that I play on PC? Almost 100%. Like, the ratio is ridiculous. Like, it's 80-90% of people in Master are playing on PC. It's very rare when I play someone on PS5. It's like once or twice a night out of, like, you know, a ridiculous amount of people I play. There's something there. And I don't have a gaming PC to play this game, right? So, anyway, it sucked because I really wanted to go out like a big, awesome last hurrah. And quite frankly, number one, there just weren't a lot of people on the stream as I would have expected there would have been. And number two, it didn't go well anyway. So that is a little disappointing. What I'm hoping is that obviously tomorrow, with the release of Akuma, with the release of the big rebalance, there will be reinvigorated interest in the game. I hope, because you know this is something big that I want to cover in the next month. I want to play a lot of Street Fighter 6 and show the differences and learn the differences and maybe have Akuma as a new character that I play. I don't know, because here's the thing. I played Rashid, and at first I thought he was alright, but then I kind of realized I didn't like his gameplay style because he seemed more like a tricks character. He shoot you in the corner. Outside of that, he couldn't really do much
fat
else.
smuggler who used to run the court.
That good from like mid-screen.
That's when she made
then
the name
Aki,
for
oh my god, forget it.
And turned
like,
the
Aki,
refuge
not only is she a high expensive character, but then on top of that, she's actually not that good anyway. So it was like, what a bunch of work for nothing. And Ed, I didn't even bother with, right? So Akuma is like the last chance of a new character they've added to the game that I might actually like. I hope I do. I mean, Akuma is a classic character that's been around since Street Fighter 2 Turbo. You would hope this is a character that I'll end up liking, but I don't know. You know, this game takes characters that previously played in a certain way and completely changes them up to play different ways that they've never played like before. So I don't know if I'm going to like Akuma or not. I'm going to give him a shot. I really am. I know how to play with Akuma from various previous games. That doesn't mean anything about how I'm going to play him in this one or how he plays in this one. It could be completely different, right?
What are you doing?
So, we shall see how it goes tomorrow. But anyway, for the last hurrah, Street Fighter 6, sadly, it didn't really go that well. I wish that it had been a better set. I wish that it had been a better final outing for year one. But it just wasn't. And I just hope that's not a sign of things to come. I do hope that with all the new stuff, you know, people are going to care and show up and hang out and get excited again. Like, people were really excited for Street Fighter 6.
They're going to give me money.
Right? Me included. I liked that feeling of hype, that feeling of excitement, that feeling of this is something new and we're all doing it together, right? It was cool. I hope we can get that back tomorrow. I want that feeling back tomorrow, you know? All right, anyway, so that was last night. Today is the release of Hellblade 2. So let's talk about this, because already I'm seeing insane amounts of stupidity and misinformation in the chat about this game. All right, Hellblade 2, or Senua's Saga, is the sequel to the 2017 game, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice. Okay, if you played the game, you know all about what it's like, but for those who didn't, allow me to explain. All right, Hellblade is a game that is mostly narrative-based, okay? There's definitely gameplay elements, combat, puzzles. I would argue it's like God of War light. And what I mean by that is, like, some of the combat and stuff takes elements from, like, a game like God of War, and some of the puzzles you have to solve, for sure. In fact, the visuals also kind of look like God of War from that time period. But it definitely is a less of a focus on gameplay elements and more of a focus on narrative, graphics, sound design, and essentially a cinematic experience. Okay? I remember when I played Hellblade 1, I originally didn't play it when it was a new release, and people were like, oh, you're missing out. Like, this game actually is quite good. You really should check it out. So eventually I did, and when I did, I was legit blown away. I was like, I had no clue. First of all, I couldn't believe this game had been made by Ninja Theory, which is not a ginormous AAA studio, by the way. It's not like there's some giant studio with unlimited budget. You know, they're not known for these giant scale games. And they made this game, and it looked so good. I was like, this is like almost best-in-class visuals at the time. In 2017, I was like, well, how does it look this good, right? And I remember playing through it, and here's the thing. The game is constantly making you wonder what's going on, because the whole premise is that the main character has some kind of like mental illness or mental break where she's hearing voices, she's seeing things, and you don't know what's real and what's not. Like, you literally can't tell in the game what's happening.
Where the fuck
and
is
that's
the
intentional.
armor
Like,
at?
that's actually legit intentional. That you're supposed to always be guessing and wondering. Is this something that's haunting her from the past and she's fighting through it in her mind? Or is this legit real in real life? Is she being attacked by real people and things? Like, what is going on? So, in that regard, as a narrative-based game, all right, with amazing visuals at the time, it absolutely works. Now, it's also a short game. I remember that game was what, like, I want to say Hellblade 1 was probably around like maybe like 10 hours, 8 hours. I can't remember actually. I wonder, hold on. I can actually look that up, how long my playthrough was. I don't know why I didn't do that, because I was curious how long was the first game.
He's so stupid
compared to the second. So give me a second here. Here, content. Hellblade. So here it is, from August 2017. And by the way, I had no idea that this was 7 years old. It doesn't feel that old, does it? It really doesn't feel like Hellblade was 7 years old. So my playthrough was 32 parts. Each part was around 10 to 15 minutes. They varied. And the last part was a half an hour. So if you do the math, probably around 6 to 7 hours, all right, for this game. Not the longest game, correct? I mean, that's pretty short. But, again, that is what they're going for. They're going for a shorter cinematic experience. All right. Ultimately, I remember when I beat the first Hellblade, I was like, wow, I really like that game, and I have no idea what just happened. Like, seriously, like, you beat it, and you're like, I don't know what was that all real? Is she just imagining this entire scenario in her mind? Like, what's going on? Right? Also, people should realize that this series is not a full-fledged retail series. They're not charging $70 for these games. I don't know what the cost of Hellblade was when it released in 2017, but it was not, you know, 60, 70 bucks. It was probably like 30, 40 bucks, something like that. So they know that it's a shorter game, so they're going to, you know, not charge you full price, okay? So anyway, with that being said, all right, I liked the first game. I actually genuinely enjoyed it and had a good time with it, despite the fact that after I beat it, I really didn't know what was going on. Right? I was like, oh, okay. So, here we are 7 years later. Hellblade 2. Okay? So, everyone on the internet, of course, is talking about it today. And the reviews are out. And it's hilariously mixed. Okay? You got some people who are like, alright, so, the visuals, again, pretty much best in class. Like, you're going to be blown away with how Hellblade 2 looks.
Nope.
Because they really worked hard on these visuals to make them look amazing, whether you're playing on Xbox or PC. However, the game runs at 30 frames on Xbox, just like the first one. The Hellblade 1 was 30 frames, Hellblade 2 is 30 frames. Now on PC, depending on your hardware, you can push the visuals. And you can get it 60 frames or higher, but it's really more depending on your hardware setup. On Xbox, you're playing it on 30 frames no matter what. Okay? Audio, supposedly, the audio is ridiculously amazing. They did all this directional audio and different things with the audio that's supposed to be, like, groundbreaking. But I have a neck phone surround setup that's supposed to have surround sound. Sometimes it works well and other times not so much. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to hear this. You guys won't hear it because on YouTube, they don't do directional audio. Yeah, YouTube it only does the, like, stereo or whatever, from what I'm to understand. I've heard that there are ways to do it, but a standard stream like mine, you're not going to get surround audio. So sadly, probably neither I or you are going to get the full experience of what this game would be like if you were, like, sitting in a surround sound room or had, like, surround sound high-end headphones on. You're just not going to get that here, okay? Gameplay. From what I'm to understand, Hellblade 2 is very much like the first game. Is there combat? Yes. Are there puzzles? Yes. But for the most part, you're walking around exploring in a world that's incredibly unique and visually stunning, but confusing. You can't tell what's real and what's not, or if anything is even real. The story is cryptic, and you're trying to piece together the pieces of the story to understand the game. It's pretty much the same game as the first one, only it's not the same story. You know, the story's continuing.
Spent a whole winter practicing
So
on it.
if you liked Hellblade 1, you're going to like Hellblade 2. You know? If you don't like that, if you're looking for a game that has robust, amazingly challenging combat and stuff like that, this doesn't have it. If you're looking for a game that's 40 hours long, because for some reason gamers have now been, like, trained to expect an insane amount of gameplay out of any new game, then you're not going to like this game either. The game is going right for what the first game was, only advancing that story and pushing the visuals and audio. Some people will argue it's a tech demo. Okay? Well, All right, maybe it's a tech demo. But is it entertaining? Are you immersed? Is it fun where it catches you and you want to keep going? That's the real question.
4 hours
How many games
done
out
his
there
ass.
have a ton of gameplay, but within a few hours you're bored, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Dragon's Dogma 2. That's a game that apparently has insane amounts of gameplay, but you play it for like 5 hours. You've seen almost everything besides a few of the big monsters. You know the gist of the game. So what's the point, right? Like, what's the point of a game that you're just already, say, all right, here we go, grind for another 80 hours now, same fucking game, right? For me, and this is my personal experience, you can disagree, and that's fine. Everyone has different tastes. I would prefer a game that no matter when I'm playing it, I'm having a good time, I'm riveted, I'm hooked, and I want more. As opposed to a game that delivers an incredible amount of content, but it's all repetitive and not interesting and kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. I'm just like, you know, and I will compare this to a game a million years ago none of you will remember. The Darkness 2. None of you will remember that game, okay? It was a game that I played early on in my YouTube career. And I remember when the Darkness 2 came out, I hadn't played the Darkness 1, so I had no clue if I was going to like it. But at that point, I was trying to cover all the hot new releases, and this was one for this particular week. And I remember there were other games out at the time as well. And when I played the Darkness 2, okay, basically, here's what happened. I started playing it, and I was immediately hooked by interesting gameplay elements, but a story. Even though the game was supposed to be based around this first-person shooter gameplay with, like, tendrils and monsters, I was hooked by the story. And the funny part about Darkness 2 is it's a very short game. It's about, I think I want to say it's 5 to 6 hours long. So it's a very short experience. But every moment you're playing, you're interested and riveted by what's going on. There's a dual story plotline where you don't know if you're really there or if you're in a nut house and imagining all of it. Does that sound familiar? I mean, it's kind of similar to the plot of the Hellblade games, right? So it's very mysterious in that regard. So I beat the Darkness 2, okay? And then I went on to play the other games for the week. And at the end of the week, I always kind of did like a review or whatever. I was like, the Darkness 2 is the best game that I've played in a while. It's like 6 hours long, but every moment I played it, I loved my time in it. It was fun. It was interesting. It kept me thinking. The story was engaging. And at the end, it had a good ending. I was like, that was a great game. The other games I'm playing are more gameplay-centric, but they're just not that interesting. This game hooked me, right?
Because you're an idiot.
I think that's what they're going for with the Hellblade series. They know
they're trying
that
to
with
hook
the style of game they're making and the budget they have,
game.
and the production that they're putting on, they're not trying to beat other games. You're not going to play Hellblade 2 and be like, holy shit, that combat engine is so much better than God of War Ragnarok, right? No one's going to say that. The point is, they're trying a different thing. If you're into that, then by all means, stick around today on my streams and check it out. I'm playing this all day. And the reports are, if you know how to play the game and you absolutely rush through it and you ace every puzzle and you beat every fight on the first try, you can literally beat this game in like 5 hours. But for most people, you're going to walk around and explore. You're going to be wanting to understand the lore and look for items. You're going to take your time immersing yourself in the world. And then the game could be anywhere from 8 to 10 hours long. Okay? Probably, you know me, with the interaction and everything we do on the streams, likely it's going to be longer than that for me. I would guess that this playthrough probably will be around 10 hours for me. Because, you know, with me talking with you guys and everything, it always takes a little bit longer. So, that is actually why I'm playing it all day. Because I wanted to get a good chunk into it. If we play it all day today and I get like 5 hours in, arguably we'll be halfway through the game. And that means that over the next coming week, I could continue to play it and beat it. And then we could, you know, in 1 week. As opposed to, if I just played it one stream today, and I only played it in one stream increments, we're talking probably 4 streams to beat it, and that could take like 2 weeks. Who the hell wants to take me 2 weeks to beat an 8 to 10 hour game, right? So that's why I'm playing it so much today, because I know some people question, why is Phil, he almost never plays the same game all day long, why is he doing it like that? I want to get a big jump into it, okay? Okay, but here's the thing. I'm just going to say it right now. I am absolutely not going to put up with people who just want to be negative people in the chat about this style of game. If you're someone who likes Dark Souls games, this is not Dark Souls. If you're someone who likes God of War, this is not going to be the length of God of War. All right? and it's not going to have the robustness and the complexity of the gameplay engine of God of War. All right? The one thing this game is supposed to excel on is the visuals. So let's look at that. Let's focus on that and say, is this game visually compelling? Did they pull something off here that's pretty remarkable for a console? Okay? How about the story? Is the story riveting? Are we getting caught up into it? Are we excited for it? Right? That's what you need to be focusing on. We already know the style of game it is. You don't go into a telltale narrative game and say, where's the gameplay? Right? Same thing there. You don't go into Dark Souls and say, where are the vehicles? Why can't I drive? Right? But it seems like today, everyone has this weird preconceived notion of what needs to be in a game, and you must check off each checkbox on this weird good game checklist to say if a game is good or not. Well, wait a minute. Hold on a second. This game is only 8 hours long. Immediately it's bad because there's not enough gameplay. Wait, the gameplay takes a backseat to narrative and visuals? Oh, that's awful. That's a big demerit there. Like, what are you talking about? There's different games for different people. Games are better when they do different things. If every game was the same and was aspiring to do the same things, there would be no variety and it would be bland and boring. I don't want everything to be bland and boring. By the way, I'm not saying that if this game ends up being bland and boring, that I'm going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to tell you what I think truly about the game every moment that we are playing it. Okay? If I feel like this game should have been 60 frames and it's detrimental because it's running at only 30, I'm going to tell you that. Okay? I will criticize the game fairly, as I always do. But I hate that people go in here and they just completely judge a game unfairly based on these fucking notions of nonsense. Okay? If this game is truly 8 hours long, but it's got amazing visuals, a good riveting story, and I'm enjoying myself when I'm playing every moment of those 8 hours, then why is it a bad game exactly? Right? But then people will say that anyway. Oh, I don't, well, no, you, modern era, you can't have a game that's 8 hours long. Modern era, you better have challenge in the gameplay. This is ridiculous. Right? Like they say, different strokes for different folks. And the thing is, at some point, you have to learn to respect the opinions of others. Listen, I personally think Fortnite is not a very good game. I think there's better Battle Royale games out there. I don't understand how it went viral besides kids play it and got caught on in that way. And quite frankly, there was a lot of streamers who caught on and did that, like dyed their fucking hair and acted like cartoon characters to attract kids to watch and play the game. But I'm not going to sit here and be like, so I'm going to crap on this game constantly. And I'm going to go to streamers who are playing it and crap on the game in their streams. And I'm going to do that. No. If you don't like this style of game, that's fine. Don't stick around today. Because as of tomorrow, I'm playing Street Fighter 6 all day. Later this week, I'm playing indie games in a marathon. After that, we're going to get back to Fallout 4. And we're going to have about Multiverses is coming up next week. Right? In the next month, I'll probably play a good variety of games leading up to the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC in Elden Ring. So no matter what kind of a game you like, I'm going to be covering that good variety of stuff. Okay? So, that's good, right? But please don't be here being incredibly negative towards this all day long because it's not your cup of tea. Because I'll tell you right now, I already saw people in chat. It seems like they were going like this. I can't wait. Today's my time. I can sit here and crap on Hellblade 2 all day. No. No. You're not going to do that. Because if I see it, I'm going to warn you. And if you continue to do it, I'm going to time you out. And if you continue to do it, I'm going to ban you. Because there's no point in fucking sitting here just to spread negativity. No one cares about that you don't like this game. Then go do something else and come back when I'm doing something that you do like. You don't go to the Taylor Swift concert, sit front row, and yell at her, "You suck! I hate your music! You suck!" You just don't go to the concert, right? So there's no reason for you to be sitting here and complaining all day about a game you don't like. All right? I get it. Not anyone will like this game. It's not one of those please everyone style games. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So I hope you guys understand that. I've actively chosen to play it because it's shorter. It's a Game Pass game. It fits into the schedule for variety purposes. That's why I'm playing it. I'm curious, is it as good as the first one? Is it
It's
not?
garbage,
Is it
just
better?
like the
What have
first
they done
one?
with these visuals in the 7 years that they've been developing the game, right? Is it amazing now? Does it blow you away?
No.
You know, how about the story? Because I'll be honest, like I said, when I beat the first one, I was confused. I was scratching my head what actually happened in that game. Will we actually get more answers during this one? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we'll beat it and it'll be just like the first. At the end, you'll be just as confused when the game started, and you won't know what's happening, right? And that's okay as long as we had a good time. And that was my feeling in the first game. Like, I enjoyed my time in it, even though I was still confused at the end. So it's fine. So let's actively try to enjoy each other's company. Let's try to enjoy the game. And if you don't end up liking it, that's fine. But please don't just sit here and start being, oh, but I don't understand. It's not as good as this game. It doesn't have this from this game. It's not supposed to. It's not those games. That's the whole point. You don't like it, that's fine. I'm going to give you my honest opinions as I'm playing it, like I always do. Maybe I won't like it as much as I don't know. I'm a different person. 7 years, a long time. It changes you, right? So maybe I will be more critical of this one. I don't know. But I can tell you, to see people already in my chat this morning, oh yeah, finally, I've been seeing all these negative, awful things on the internet about the game. That's not even correct. If you look at reviews, generally reviews are positive for the game. People are saying it's a good narrative experience, great graphics, great audio. Yes, it's gameplay light, but so was the first game. So where is all the... everyone's crapping on it. Who? It doesn't even exist, but that's what I mean. They saw 2 people complain about it. Oh, everyone's crapping on it. Now it's time for me to dump too. No, go take the dump in someone else's stream. All right? This is not the toilet of the internet here.
Yes, it
Go
is.
do that somewhere else.
DarkSydeDrill is the toilet of the internet. Burn.
Excuse me. Okay, so hopefully, I've cleared the air now, and people are now going to be like, okay, we're going to be fair to it. If not, I've already laid down the law. I forewarned you. This is not going to be a situation where I'm going to put up with this nonsense all day, okay? Okay, cool. That cool? You understand? All right, so here's the schedule for the week.
If you're
Today,
gonna bitch,
Hellblade 2 on the first stream. Hellblade 2 on the late stream. All Hellblade 2 today. Tomorrow, Street Fighter 6 on the first stream, Street Fighter 6 on the late stream. It's the rebalance patch. I'll be checking out Akuma on that first stream exclusively and see how good it is. And if Akuma's good, I'll keep playing with him. Or maybe on that late stream, I won't want to play with Akuma. Instead, I'm going to want to... Jasper, would you please stop chewing that wire? Maybe on the late stream. Jasper, stop chewing that wire. Stop it. It's chewing my wires again. You're not listening. Don't chew that wire, you hear me? Stop it. Okay? Stop it. So Street Fighter 6 all day tomorrow, but it's not sure if I'm going to be playing Akuma all day. Jasper, I just said no, don't do it. I just said don't do that. I'm trying to finish my sentence here. Street Fighter 6 tomorrow, I'll be playing Akuma on the first stream. I don't know if it'll be Akuma all day or if I'll mix it up and try the other characters at night to see the differences. We'll see. Okay? I'm off on Thursday. When I come back on Friday, it will be more Hellblade 2 on the first stream, and dependent on how long the game actually is, I might or might not actually beat it on Friday. We'll see. And then gonna do it again. Friday night is going to be Friday Night Fights, and it's going to be a Street Fighter 6 stream, and it's going to be a special stream. And that's all I'm going to say. It's actually something a little different. It's not my typical fighting game stream. I'm doing something different for this rebalance patch in Street Fighter 6. Okay? And then Saturday is my PC Indies Marathon event. On Saturday, all day long, I'll be playing indie games that you guys are currently not voting for right now in a thread. If you type !indies in the chat, it'll come up. You're determining the order of games and which games specifically we'll be playing on Saturday. So please keep voting if you haven't yet. Good variety of games in there. For example, if you haven't seen the poll yet, oh, hold on. I thought I had it open here. I don't. I want to open it because I want to see, here it is. I want to see the
matter,
game titles
big buddy?
again. So here are the games that are currently in the running. Lethal Company, Hades 2, Inscription, Pizza Tower, and Stardew Valley. Okay? So, FYI, we're guaranteed to play a game, Noita. That one got the most nominations of any game, so we're absolutely playing that one. The other games will be determined essentially by this poll. So, taking a look, you know, right now, 2 games are massive front runners. Another couple games are pretty close in the votes. However, I've been told that one of these games, unless I'm going to play with a party, which I'm not, And unless I'm going to play with voice communication, which again, I'm not, I don't have that capability, I shouldn't play it. I don't know if you guys are aware, but this game, Lethal Company, from what I'm to understand, it's multiplayer only. Okay, you can't play it solo. And if you drop into a random party with like no mic or whatever, it's basically not very good. People are basically like, yeah, it's gonna be a dud because you're not gonna be able to talk or communicate or even figure stuff out, you know? So I don't know why people nominated Lethal Company. I don't get it. If that's it, you know me, you know the kind of games I play, you know exactly what's going on here. So why would you have nominated this game, right? If that's the case. Now, am I misunderstanding it? I don't know. This is what I'm being told. You know, people kind of said the same thing about Helldivers 2, but that game was able to be dropped in and played fine. Then again, there's a game such as, what was the one? Phasmophobia, which we played, and that one was a dud. Complete dud, didn't work at all, right? I tried to drop in with a group and couldn't even play the game. It wasn't even playable.
Bill, you get kicked out of most of your Helldivers games.
Is it should I play that, or should we just kind of eliminate that one, right? I don't know. I guess we'll figure this out.
Because you don't understand.
I got to set up for this event soon, so we'll talk about that. Let's talk about that. Should Lethal Company be taken out of the running, and then basically we play Noita and maybe 2 or 3 of the other games? Because Lethal Company's middle of the pack voting right now, so it may or may not happen regardless. But I don't want to buy it and install it, and then we fucking go to play it, and it doesn't work and it's not good because it's multiplayer only, right? Like, I mean, pretty clear, again, the kind of gamer that I am, the kind of gameplay I do. Lipshian says, yes, for Lethal Company, you actively need to use voice communication. I don't even have that. I don't have a mic that will work on PC. You know, this mic has to be used with my PC over here to capture and to stream. I don't have other mics and things going on that I could plug into my mini PC. I don't. So I guess maybe that's out then. If that is the case, let's continue. I want to hear everyone's opinion. Leave comments on this video. But if Lethal Company is a game that you absolutely need to interact and have voice communication, I can't do that. Everyone knows that, by the way. So I don't know why people would have nominated it. Okay? I outright said in the criteria for this Indie Games Marathon, as you were nominating games, I says it has to be a game that I have the capability of playing. I don't have the capability to do an interactive multiplayer game with voice communication. I don't even have that set up, right?
You're a professional fucking gamer, dumbass.
Okay. Anyway, Saturday all day we're doing that, right? And then Sunday is React Day. So you see what I mean about Fallout 4? If today is Hellblade 2, tomorrow is Street Fighter, Friday is Hellblade and Street Fighter, Saturday is Indies, and Sunday is React Day, the absolute earliest I could even fathom playing Fallout 4 would be Monday. But even then, I might want to keep playing Street Fighter and finish Hellblade if I haven't yet. And then, by the way, Tuesday, 1 week from today, is the release of Multiverses. I say release because the game's already been out, but then they took it away because it was in beta. So now Multiverses fully comes out, and I want to play that, right? So, you know, it's all this stuff going on, and I don't know when I'm going to get back to Fallout. I want to play Fallout 4 again, but that's just the situation we're in right now. Because with all this new stuff going on, it's time-consuming, right? So Fallout will return. Don't worry. I can't wait. I love this Fallout playthrough. I've really been enjoying it. But we are caught up with all this variety of stuff, and right now it's taking priority, okay? Once I beat Hellblade, we'll have a little bit more time in the schedule. And on top of that, from the Indies Marathon, I almost predict there'll be like 1 or 2 games that we like and that you guys want to see me continue to play, and I would do that. I would do playthroughs of indie games if you guys like them. We will balance that for other stuff, okay? Keep in mind also, there's the option of System Shock Remake, right, that we could possibly play. So, lots of stuff going on, all right? So, that's the schedule. Okay, so it's time for everyone's favorite segment. Hold on. It's time for everyone's favorite segment. It's time for my favorite segment. It's time for your favorite segment. It's time for DSP News. And we have a couple interesting stories to cover today on our news segment of the show. And no, they're not just me petting Jasper Kitty live on stream, even though it's so cute. So cute when I pet him like this. Right? He's loving it. He's absolutely loving this attention. But I have to actually get the news stories open, right? Okay, so here's a couple of the news stories. Nintendo has acquired Shiver Entertainment. Shiver Entertainment was previously owned by Embracer Group. And we know what's been happening with Embracer Group as of late. They bought up all these studios, and then they started, like, closing them. Like, they were failing and closing them. It's ridiculous. So this group, Shiver Entertainment, has been bought directly by Nintendo. So what has Shiver been doing? They've actually recently been porting games to the Switch game console, including they did the ports of Mortal Kombat 1 and Hogwarts Legacy. Okay? So basically, Nintendo wants more games for the Switch that are third-party cross-platform, and this game they feel has been, or this group they feel has been doing a good job porting, so they bought them out. So if anything, this sounds to me like Nintendo for their next-gen console, because let's be honest, the Switch is on its way out. It sounds like for their next-gen console, Nintendo's interested in getting more third-party games, right? Jasper Kitty, what do you think about that? Purring. Hear the purrs? Go ahead, purr into the mic. Okay. So,